Chapters 23 to 25, Book 18, Volume 2 of Morte d'Arthur. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Nathan at antipodeanwriter.wordpress.com. Morte d'Arthur, Volume 2, by Sir Thomas Malory. Chapter 23. How Sir Launcelot behaved him at the jousts, and other men also. Then they blew to the field, and there the King of Northgales encountered with the King of Scots, and there the King of Scots had a fall, and the King of Ireland smote down King Uriens, and the King of Northumberland smote down King Howell of Brittany, and Sir Galahad, the haut prince, smote down Chaleins of Clarence. And then King Arthur was wood wroth, and ran to the king with the 100 knights, and there King Arthur smote him down. And after with that same spear King Arthur smote down 3 other knights. And then when his spear was broken, King Arthur did passingly well, and so therewithal came in Sir Gawaine, and Sir Gaheris, Sir Agravaine, and Sir Mordred, and there every each of them smote down a knight, and Sir Gawaine smote down 4 knights. And then there began a strong medley. For then there came in the knights of Launcelot's blood, and Sir Gareth, and Sir Palomides with them, and many knights of the Table Round, and they began to hold the 4 kings and the mighty dukes so hard that they were discomfit. But this Duke Galahad, the haut prince, was a noble knight, and by his mighty prowess of arms he held the knights of the Table Round straight enough. And this doing saw Sir Launcelot, and then he came into the field with Sir Lavaine as if it had been thunder. And then anon Sir Bors and the knights of his blood espied Sir Launcelot, and said to them all, I warn you, beware of him with the sleeve of gold upon his head, for he is himself Sir Launcelot du Lake. And for great goodness Sir Bors warned Sir Gareth. I am well apaid, said Sir Gareth, that I may know him. But who is he, said they all, that rideth with him in the same array? That is the good and gentle knight Sir Lavaine, said Sir Bors. So Sir Launcelot encountered with Sir Gawaine, and thereby forth Sir Launcelot smote down Sir Gawaine and his horse to the earth, and so he smote down Sir Agravaine and Sir Gaheris, and also he smote down Sir Mordred, and all this was with one spear. Then Sir Lavaine met with Sir Palomides, and either met other so hard and so fiercely that both their horses fell to the earth, and then were they horsed again. And then met Sir Launcelot with Sir Palomides, and there Sir Palomides had a fall, and so Sir Launcelot, or ever he stint, as fast as he might get spears, he smote down 30 knights, and the most part of them were knights of the Table Round, and ever the knights of his blood withdrew them, and made them ado in other places where Sir Launcelot came not. And then King Arthur was wroth when he saw Sir Launcelot do such deeds. And then the king called unto him Sir Gawaine, Sir Mordred, Sir Kay, Sir Griflet, Sir Lucan the butler, Sir Bedivere, Sir Palomides, Sir Saphir his brother, and so the king with these 9 knights made them ready to set upon Sir Launcelot and upon Sir Lavaine. All this espied Sir Bors and Sir Gareth. Now I dread me sore, said Sir Bors, that my lord Sir Launcelot will be hard matched. By my head, said Sir Gareth, I will ride unto my lord Sir Launcelot for to help him. Fall of him what fall may, for he is the same man that made me knight. Ye shall not so, said Sir Bors, by my counsel, unless that ye were disguised. Ye shall see me disguised, said Sir Gareth, and therewithal he espied a Welsh knight where he was to repose him, and he was sore hurt to fall by Sir Gawaine, and to him Sir Gareth rode, and prayed him of his knighthood to lend him his shield for his. I will well, said the Welsh knight. And when Sir Gareth had his shield, the book saith it was green, with a maiden that seemed in it. And Sir Gareth came driving to Sir Launcelot all that he might, and said, Knight, keep thyself, for yonder cometh King Arthur with 9 noble knights with him to put you to a rebuke, and so I am come to bear you fellowship for old love ye have shewed me. Gramercy, said Sir Launcelot. Sir, said Sir Gareth, encounter ye with Sir Gawaine, and I shall encounter with Sir Palomides, and let Sir Lavaine match with the noble King Arthur. And when we have delivered them, let us 3 hold us sadly together. Then came King Arthur with his 9 knights with him, and Sir Launcelot encountered with Sir Gawaine, and gave him such a buffet that the arson of his saddle brast, and Sir Gawaine fell to the earth. Then Sir Gareth encountered with the good knight Sir Palomides, and he gave him such a buffet that both his horse and he dashed to the earth. Then encountered King Arthur with Sir Lavaine, and there either of them smote other to the earth, horse and all, and they lay a great while. Then Sir Launcelot smote down Sir Agravaine, and Sir Gaheris, and Sir Mordred, and Sir Gareth smote down Sir Kay, and Sir Saphir, and Sir Griflet. And then Sir Lavaine was horsed again, and he smote down Sir Lucan the butler, and Sir Bedivere, and then there began a great throng of good knights. Then Sir Launcelot hurtled here and there, and raced and pulled off helms, so that at that time there might none sit him a buffet with spear nor with sword. And Sir Gareth did such deeds of arms that all men marvelled what knight he was with the green shield, for he smote down that day and pulled down mo than 30 knights. And, as the French book saith, Sir Launcelot marvelled, when he beheld Sir Gareth do such deeds, what knight he might be, and Sir Lavaine pulled down and smote down 20 knights. Also Sir Launcelot knew not Sir Gareth, for an Sir Tristram de Liones, or the Sir Lamorak de Galis had been alive, Sir Launcelot would have deemed he had been one of them twain. So ever as Sir Launcelot, Sir Gareth, Sir Lavaine fought, and on the one side Sir Bors, Sir Ector de Maris, Sir Lionel, Sir Lamorak de Galis, Sir Bleoberis, Sir Galihud, Sir Galihodin, Sir Pelias, and with mo other of King Ban's blood fought upon another party, and held the king with the 100 knights, and the king of Northumberland right straight. Chapter 24. How King Arthur marvelled much of the jousting in the field, and how he rode and found Sir Launcelot. So this tournament and this jousts dured long, till it was near night, for the knights of the Round Table relieved ever unto King Arthur, for the king was wroth out of measure that he and his knights might not prevail that day. Then Sir Gawaine said to the king, I marvel where all this day be Sir Bors de Ganis and his fellowship of Sir Launcelot's blood. I marvel all this day they be not about you. It is for some cause, said Sir Gawaine. By my head, said Sir Kay, Sir Bors is yonder all this day upon the right hand of this field, and there he and his blood do more worshipfully than we do. It may well be, said Sir Gawaine, but I dread me ever of guile. For on pain of my life, said Sir Gawaine, this knight with the red sleeve of gold is himself Sir Launcelot, I see well by his riding and by his great strokes, and the other knight in the same colours is the good young knight Sir Lavaine. Also that knight with the green shield is my brother Sir Gareth, and yet he hath disguised himself, for no man shall ever make him be against Sir Launcelot, because he made him knight. By my head, said Sir Arthur, nephew, I believe you, therefore tell me now what is your best counsel. Sir, said Sir Gawaine, ye shall have my counsel, let blow unto lodging, for an he be Sir Launcelot du Lake, and my brother Sir Gareth with him, with the help of that good young knight Sir Lavaine, trust me truly it will be no boot to strive with them, but if we should fall 10 or 12 upon one knight, and that were no worship but shame. Ye say truth, said the king, and for to say sooth, said the king, it were shame to us so many as we be to set upon them any more, for wit ye well, said King Arthur, they be 3 good knights, and namely that knight with the sleeve of gold. So then they blew unto lodging. But forthwithal King Arthur let send unto the 4 kings, and to the mighty duke, and prayed them that the knight with the sleeve of gold depart not from them, but that the king may speak with them. Then forthwithal King Arthur alighted, and unarmed him, and took a little hackney, and rode after Sir Launcelot, for ever he had a spy upon him, and so he found him among the 4 knights and the duke, and there the king prayed them all unto supper, and they said they would with good will, and when they were unarmed, then King Arthur knew Sir Launcelot, Sir Lavaine, and Sir Gareth. Ah, Sir Launcelot, said King Arthur, this day you have heated me and my knights. And they yede unto Arthur's lodging all together, and there was a great feast and great revel, and the prize was given unto Sir Launcelot, and by heralds they named him that had smitten down 50 knights, and Sir Gareth 35, and Sir Lavaine 24 knights. Then Sir Launcelot told the king and the queen how the lady Huntress shot him in the forest of Windsor in the buttock with a broad arrow, and how the wound thereof was that time 6 inches deep and in like long. Also Arthur blamed Sir Gareth because he left his fellowship and held with Sir Launcelot. My lord, said Sir Gareth, he made me a knight, and when I saw him so hard bestead, methought it was my worship to help him, for I saw him do so much, and so many noble knights against him. And when I understood that he was Sir Launcelot du Lake, I shamed to see so many knights against him alone. Truly, said King Arthur unto Sir Gareth, ye say well, and worshipfully have ye done, and to yourself great worship. And all the days of my life, said King Arthur unto Sir Gareth, wit you well I shall love you, and trust you the more better. For ever, said Arthur, it is a worshipful knight's deed to help another worshipful knight when he seeth him in great danger. For ever a worshipful man will be loath to see a worshipful man shamed, and he that is of no worship, and fareth with cowardness, never shall he show gentleness, nor no manner of goodness where he seeth a man in any danger. For there never will a coward show no mercy, and always a good man will do ever to another man as he would be done to himself. So then there were great feasts unto kings and dukes, and revel, game, and play, and all manner of nobleness was used. And he that was courteous, true, and faithful to his friend was that time cherished. Chapter 25. How true love is likened to summer. And thus it passed on from Candlemas until after Easter, that the month of May was come, when every lusty heart beginneth to blossom, and to bring forth fruit. For like as herbs and trees bring forth fruit and flourish in May, in likewise every lusty heart that is in any manner a lover springeth and flourisheth in lusty deeds. For it giveth unto all lovers courage, that lusty month of May, in something to constrain him to some manner of thing more in that month than in any other month, for divers causes. For then all herbs and trees renew a man and woman, and likewise lovers call again to their mind old gentleness and old service, and many kind deeds that were forgotten by negligence. For like as winter rasure doth alway arase and deface green summer, so fareth it by unstable love in man and woman. For in many persons there is no stability, for we may see all day, for a little blast of winter's rasure, anon we shall deface and lay apart true love for little or naught, that cost much thing. This is no wisdom nor stability, but it is a feebleness of nature and great disworship, whomsoever useth this. Therefore, like as May month flowereth and flourisheth in many gardens, so in likewise let every man of worship flourish his heart in this world, first unto God, and next unto the joy of them that he promised his faith unto. For there was never worshipful man or worshipful woman, but they loved one better than another. And worship in arms may never be foiled, but first reserve the honour to God, and secondly the quarrel must come of thy lady, and such love I call virtuous love. But nowadays men cannot love 7 night, but they must have all their desires, that love may not endure by reason, for where they be soon accorded and hasty heat, soon it cooleth. Right so fareth love nowadays, soon hot, soon cold, this is no stability, but the old love was not so. Men and women could love together 7 years, and no liquorous lusts were between them, and then was love, truth, and faithfulness, and lo, in likewise was used love in King Arthur's days. Wherefore I liken love nowadays unto summer and winter, for like as the one is hot and the other cold, so fareth love nowadays. Therefore all ye that be lovers, call unto your remembrance the month of May, like as did Queen Guenever, for whom I make here a little mention, that while she lived she was a true lover, and therefore she had a good end. And here followeth Liber 19. End of Book 18, chapters 23 to 25. Recorded by Nathan at antipodeanwriter.wordpress.com.